Hello, Class 5-1 Orange Group. Mr. Waterman here with today's Period 2 Language Arts lesson on Friday, August 27th, 2021. In Period 1, we completed our grammar activity on action verbs. Now, we are going to move into the reading portion of Language Arts. In front of me is the new textbooks we are going to be using this semester and from now on in grades 4, 5, and 6, we have new textbooks. I'm holding the grade 5 textbook right now in my hand, titled Journeys. And we are going to be starting from Unit 2 and moving our way forward in the book. Okay? So just to give you a little bit of an idea here, these are the 2 pages you're going to need to work with today. It's lesson number 21. Starting on pages 206 and finishing on page 207. Okay? We're going to get back into that later into some more detail. For now, I'm going to go over the activity pages you're going to be completing today. So the first story in this textbook that we are going to be reading is titled Penguin Chick. Okay? Please remember to put your name, your student number, your class, and today's date, please. So I'm going to do that right now. As you know, I am Tae-Jun Lee. My student number is 50. I'm in 5-1. And today's date is August 27th. 2021. Okay? Please listen and follow along as I read through this paragraph. Last semester, we learned a little bit about ants and where they live or their environments. Today, we are going to continue to learn about penguins. Can you remember the story, The Great Ball Game? What are some things you learned about bats in that story? Write down 3 things you learned in complete sentences. Please write about things that bats can do, what they eat, or where they live. Please bring this worksheet to class with you because we are going to have a discussion in class about bats. Let's look at the example. Bats use echoes to know where they are going because they can't see very well. Okay? Please write down any 3 things you remember about bats, what they can do, where they eat, and where they live. After that, you're going to draw a picture of something you remember from the story, The Great Ball Game. Explain why you drew the picture. So you have plenty of space here to draw your picture, color it, and remember to color the background, please. And on the lines below, please explain why you drew this picture and tell me what's going on. Okay? On the next page, this starts the vocabulary challenge. So many times in English, we have to guess what a word means from pictures or from the other words in the sentence. Do not use a dictionary yet. All you're going to do is look at the pictures and sentences on pages 206 and 207. So that's these 2 pages that I have in front of me. Please remember that I will also have a copy of the PDF up for you since we are working with this story over the next month. Okay? So these are the 2 pages you need. Okay. Now, from the pictures and the sentences, make a definition for each word. This does not have to be correct. Use your own words to tell me what you think it means. Then, tell me why you think so. Remember, guessing helps you to learn and understand what you are reading. A guess is a better answer than I don't know or copying what the teacher writes. Guessing helps me understand your thinking. Now let's look at the example here for webbed. Okay, that's that picture here. Okay, I think it means the way toes are stuck together, because the picture shows the penguin's toes stuck together. So that's an example of what you need to do for this activity. As you can see here, that's the penguin's toes. They are webbed because they are stuck together. What does it say for webbed? It says a penguin is a bird with big webbed feet. Its toes are joined by thin skin. Okay? Now, please look at all of the other words we're going to be working with. Okay? You're going to do webbed again because you need to do this in your own words. After webbed, we have waterproof, steer, otherwise, junior, whistle, slippery, and finally. Okay? Let's have a look at waterproof. Penguins' feathers are waterproof, which keeps the birds warm and dry. Steer. Webbed feet help penguins steer through the cold Antarctic water. Whistle. It is very cold in Antarctica. The wind makes a high, sharp sound, like a whistle. Otherwise, the penguin father keeps his egg warm. Otherwise, the egg might get too cold. Junior. At 5 months, a junior penguin is still younger than an adult. There's the junior. Slippery. The scientist tries not to slide on the ice. The ice is very slippery to walk on. Finally, these penguin chicks finally grew up and became adult penguins. Okay? So you're working on pages 206 and 207 to help you complete this activity. Once you're done, you can move on to this vocabulary page. For the directions, it says to read each word in the box. Write the word next to the definition. Use the 2 lines to write a sentence for the word. Make sure your sentences are at least 5 words long, and do not start them with conjunctions, because, and, so, but, or. Okay? So here are our vocabulary words again. Webbed, junior, waterproof, otherwise, steer, slippery, whistle, finally. Okay? So here, you have the meanings. You need to write the word here, and then you need to write a sentence for the word. Okay? Pay close attention to all of the clues, and remember to look at pages 206 and 207 if you need help. After that, you have vocabulary in action. Use the vocabulary in the box to complete the passage. Here are the words again. Webbed, junior, waterproof, otherwise, steer, slippery, whistle, finally. Please listen and read along. Ducks are interesting birds. They mostly live in places near fresh water, such as ponds and lakes. Their blank feet make them excellent swimmers. They can easily blank themselves wherever they want to go. Their blank feathers keep them warm and dry, so they can search for food for a long time. Young ducks, called ducklings, must stay close to their mother. Blank. They will not learn how to search for food or protect themselves from predators. Blank fish can be hard for them to catch and eat at first, but over time they become experts. Blank ducks learn many things from their mother that they will teach their young one day. Blank, when it is too cold, ducks fly south to enjoy a warm winter. Okay? Finally, when you're finished with that, we'll go to the last page. Our vocabulary getting ready. Directions. Below is a life cycle chart of a penguin and some words at the bottom of the activity. There may be some new words you have not been taught yet, but they are good words to know for this unit. Take a guess and complete the chart. We will talk about our answers in class. Remember, just guess. There's no right or wrong answer here today. So here are the words: egg, adult, chick, incubating. That's an interesting word. Hatching. Okay? Please write the correct word that you think is correct in the box. One word that does not appear on this chart that you may want to know is fledgling. Can you guess what it means? I will give you a hint. It has the same meaning as one of the vocabulary words we have already studied. Remember when I told you about guessing? This is a good time for that. Complete the sentence with a vocabulary word. Look at the example here. I think a fledgling is a blank penguin. All right. Well, students, you have more than enough to keep you busy between the work that you started in period 1 and everything that I have gone over in period 2. Please remember not to use a dictionary. Just use pages 206 and 207 for these activities. Please remember to start your sentences with capital letters, end with full stops. Please remember when you have drawn your picture to please color it completely, including the background. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me via email or send me a message on Class Dojo. That's all for today. I hope you have a wonderful day studying. Have a fantastic weekend. I hope to see you all very soon. Bye-bye for now.